Hey everybody, this is Spath, the Positive Poker Insiders featuring JaoPoker. And let's jump over to Jao right now. Just sat down and right here we're at Pocket Kings. I raised the pot. Crazy Razor is right on my tail. And he folds it out. That's good. So we sat down with $50. So just picked up a little bit of cash there. See what we can do. I want to remind you, those of you that are watching this video on my YouTube channel, Positive Poker Insiders, Spath, you can download JaoPoker.com, and we recommend you go down to the bottom of the screen to the Windows version, and there is an app version, but the Windows version is much better. Use PPIPosse as your referral code, and then email us and get in for drawings from real money and also for lessons. We'd love to have you join us. Hit the king here. You notice I limped here. What I don't like about what's going on, I got so many people with little stacks. They're allowed to come to the table with only 25 big blinds, which is not normal. Normal is about 50 big blinds. So I'm going to raise this the whole pot. I'm not going to let anybody draw that has maybe a jack 10 or a queen 10 or a queen jack and has a gut shot. I'm going to make them pay. Lucky Wednesday is tomorrow. That's a very popular 777 event. There's a whole new August calendar advertisement came out on email this morning announcing a bunch of tournaments towards the end of the month, culminated by a huge tournament. You ought to check that one out. We'll get those promos up on this page as soon as Ryan gets back from his vacation. Actually, he's out while LA working, but I call it a vacation. Got a little bit of a raise here from the backside. I threw away a possible straight flush. To get the jackpot, which is $7,000 right now, I would have to hit the jack of hearts would have to come off, or I need the 3 of the 8 to get a straight flush, and this person who had the jack would have to hit jack, or 1 jack if he has 2 jacks in his hand and get the 4 of a kind. It's going to go down. It hasn't gone in a long time, so it's about to drop. You want to be at that table. You really want to be the loser of the hand. Alright, so we got ace queen in the big blind. Razor's gonna take some time to think this over. Notice he has a Positive Poker Insiders avatar as well. He's an IBO with PPIPosse. I'm just going to call here and just see what the flop brings and then go from there. If he's got the ace king, I'm going to lose a lot of money, but I'm hoping he's got ace 10 or ace jack and he makes a play here. What I don't like is Kate still in here. 550 is a big bet. I would fold here if Kate went all in. But now I get to put the pressure. I'm hoping I can have him fold ace king. I can't. That's bad news for me. Oh, that's the most terrible news I've seen yet. I gotta go all the way. What is he gonna do? He calls for the draw. I made him pay enough, and thank you, crazy. Priced him right out of there and right in. Remember, he raised with that hand pre-flop to $1.75, and I flatted him. If I had raised him, I might have got him out before we saw the flop and got him connected to anything. I didn't really have him on the clubs like he. He said he couldn't fold. Always can fold, folks. Remember, when he had one card to come, he had 9 outs times 2. He had an 18% chance. He's paying 1-to-1 on money, $25 or $25 to see it. He's only getting 1-to-1 on his money. He's only going to hit it 1 in 5 times. Yeah, he had a few outs. Looks like the traffic at JaoPoker has increased again. We've got more people online. More. I saw Tam Win posted something the other day about over 5,500 registered players now. Not maybe 600-700 at a time are on there, but he didn't have anything for the straight. He had 5. Yeah, he had 4. He did have 1, 2, 3. He did have a 5, so he had 4. No, 3. So he had 3 plus, and he had 12. Times, pull that. Whoa. Deputy Dog. So he had 12 outs. 12 times 2 is 24%. Today is Monday, August 1st. Good to see almost a full table going of the 25-cent 50 early in the morning. We were playing earlier, but we were 3 and 4 handed. 3 guys from Serbia, and each one of them would take each time going all in, and it was kind of like obvious what was going on. So I got up from the table. It wasn't the kind of poker game I wanted to be in. Here comes the reserve cash. Let's see, who's this gonna be? Let's guess Farm Girl. No, let's guess Barabba 89. No. What does he have? Why would he go all in there? He trying to protect high card, or does he have king queen? Easy fold. Sometimes it can be boring folding cards, but when you have cards like this, don't screw around and say, oh, maybe I can do a Doyle and hit 2 2s or 10 2. Even right now when I fold, if it comes up, don't sit there and say, oh, look what you could have done, T. That's results oriented. It's a hand that's not going to win most of the time, if not all the time, not going to win. So just save your money. The next hand you might get pocket aces, you might get pocket queen, and you really wish you had an extra $5 or $6. He says he was 4-1 on the turn. How could it be 4-1 on the turn when we were going heads up with the betting? It couldn't have been 4-1. The pot wasn't that big. No, on the turn I was paying the same price as Cedar River. No. He doesn't understand the fact that with one card to come, his odds drop in half. We're going back and forth, just talking. Told him, I think he just did fine. All right. Card dead here, but I had kings, remember? And I had ace queen. Didn't make much off the kings, made it off the ace queen. Normally it's the smaller pairs that hit sets and things like that that you make your money off. Well, the suited connectors, those ace kings and ace queens are usually losers. See, sometimes when you stick your nose in other people's conversations, you become the target. So JJ, keep it up. Very tight. Uh-oh. A little bit of a raise here. Let's see if he jams it here. See, if 22 is going to call, you might as well put it in. You at least, Deputy Doug, you get the guy to fold. And the 10 is going to play, and the 4 hits on the turn to take away most of that profit. Oh. Another bad one. Hey, you don't get upset about getting bad cards. Just watch the play and see what other people are doing. Try to learn from it. Razor had the wrong read, thinking somebody was drawing in that hand. Well, it wasn't the all-in it was drawing. The all-ins usually have a pair. Big card, Lizzie Bones. Deputy had ace-10. Last night they had a big event here at JaoPoker where the COO and several of the top brass that own the site and run the site played in the $27 event. It went way over it. $500 guarantee went way over $1,000. It was a great event. A lot of people participated. I'm sure they liked that. And then there was bounties on several of the admin people. That's pretty cool. Way past my bedtime, no? Started like at 9:45 at night. Probably finished 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, because it wasn't a turbo. It was 10-minute rounds, and they take a long time when you start out at 10:20. But they should have more of those events, maybe a little earlier in the evening, maybe some $11 ones, I would think, maybe some $15 ones. I think those would be great to have, especially on Fridays and Saturday nights. Deputy Doug doing his thing here. Check raises out of the blind. Did that yesterday. I know that note. Get back away from this, check my door. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who's got the jack? If they had the jack, they had the straight before the 6 came off. Neither one of them, they're gonna chop it up. Wow. Lucky for Barbarella. Ace King, another nice hand. We don't like those $1 raises. I'm gonna make this about a $5 bill. I'm sure by the time it gets to me. See who's serious and who's not. Crazy Razor has not found the fold button. Push the 21 in. Push the 21 in so I can push all mine in. We'll get some dead money in the pot. That's not a good flop, is it? So we're going to go $10. If someone don't bet here, we're going to go at least $10, $12. He bets, I fold. Okay, he didn't. Now this guy, at least the all 7 cards here. If he got the 6 on Dead to rights. 5. Oh, I get nothing. Unbelievable how somebody could play those cards and stay in the hand. You don't mind losing, but you hate losing to someone that really doesn't know how to play the game. So don't go on tilt. You want those people at your table. Damn, you want those people at your table. The cards run out, they run out. Again, it's another short stack allowed to come to the table. Play a certain way. You can play a certain way when you don't have the money. See, you can't push a person off when they have the short stack. That's what defeats the purpose on this. The one thing that Jao has to fix is coming to the table with 25 big blinds instead of 50 big blinds. It's not fair to those that have money. It's not a way you want to play the game. It takes away some of your weapons, some of your tools. Those of you that know poker know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a matter of me going on tilt, it's a matter of me pissed off. She won. Hey, not a problem. I want that person in the hand, but I don't want them sitting at the table with a short stack. That's a group 1 hand. I'm getting callers, so I'm gonna jump it up to $4. Razor likes to see flops, so if he's on the button, let him pay. Let her pay. Been running around 20 minutes, 22 minutes right now on the video. For those of you that like to watch the videos, one of the things that I've had some of my clients do recently was stop. Use the stop button when I get my cards like right here. Think about what I'm going to say about position and my cards and how much I call or raise or what, and see if you can guess right, and then continue, and then see what happens on the flop. Use the button again. See if you're on the same page and you're doing the same thing I am. She bets, I fold. She folds, I bet. It's a one-time deal. Time to take it down. That's a great card for me. Take the free card. That's not a great card. Ace. Yeah, I figured she had an ace. See, you can't get somebody out like that. You can spend your money. I just got to hit something and hope she sticks around. But that was a great card at 10, giving me the open and the draw. Because if I hit my 9 and she got the 9, or I hit the ace and she hits the ace, it's even better. I had the straight. So you can see how that works. And they don't even see that they're falling into that. You can't bet this here. And if somebody has a 7 and they beat me in this hand, that's fine. But even though there's 2 hearts out there, 6 of hearts would be the greatest card to come off. I'm going to check the ace, hoping that she's got an ace rag here and bets it. She doesn't. So I'm going to try to steal this by going big and seeing if they believe me. Nope. It's an easy fold even though I got position. I'd rather have pocket 4s than ace 4, that's for sure. I don't usually play ace rag unless it's suited. I'd rather play ace 4 suited, ace 3 suited than I would ace 6 or ace 7, even though it's a higher kicker. It's just that I like the possibility of getting a straight as well. Quick, what was my ace? What was my ace? You gotta remember what your cards are. Yes, I would call $1.50 if I was still in the hand. But if I raised with it, I might get more money. If a diamond came off again, I think that he'd fold because they don't hold the ace, so they're not apt to stay in there. It could be Jack 10. We'll find out. 10 with 2 pair. Oof. Oh, let's see. He was not even. Oh yeah. No way he should be in there. See, now that's a small bet there by Deputy Doug. We have one limper in Kate, and then he only makes it 150. That should have been at least 250. So that gives the odds for Barbara to come in, and when Barbara comes in, that gives the odds for BK and for, you know, Kate doesn't have a fold button usually, so she limped, and now she's going to call. Katie, I don't know if her name is Kate or Katie, or I don't know what the name is. She would bet the 4 or the 10. Now, if she has Jack 9, she would stay around for 262. Also, you always got to look at the cards and the texture of them. What could person have that they might stick around for? Gut shots here, open ends for sure. This should be about a $6 bet, and there was no bet. Bet here might be the 10. I couldn't beat her with my 3. Easy fold as we hit the 30-minute mark. This recording wasn't streaming this live this morning. Decided just to record it. Didn't know if the table was going to stay up or not because it's early in the morning. It's hard to keep them up. Well, it's not early now. It's 1 o'clock, 1:30 by now. But I didn't want to stream it and then the table disintegrated. I had nothing to stream, and you guys are all hanging out there. So forgive me for not streaming it live. And none of my videos are edited. None of them are changed. You see and hear everything that happens. I'm not one of those guys that comes back in and talks about things after the fact. You have to make your decision the same amount of time I have to make my decisions. Hopefully you learn from that. Those of you that want private shadowing or lessons, fix the leaks and holes in your game, you can email me at alspath@alspath.com. We got a 2-for-1 special for the month of August. Just say JaoPoker as your promo code. Test. What did I fold? Come on. What did I fold? Sometimes easy to remember, sometimes hard. Here comes, the other day I did this and I said, okay, here comes Nick. Well, they all say Nick because that's a nickname. Poker Dave. Pair of 3s goes down to the straight. Baghdad. That might just get Liddy Bones off the board. Yep, it does. Nobody on the waiting list. Nobody waiting. You know, there's JJ Cash, who was there before, who was getting in Crazy Razor's grill about the hand. He left. He didn't want to be part of it. Well, he should have jumped in there, and both of us wouldn't have responded to him. It's not the worst hand in the big blind, but it's not the best hand. Razor usually go 175 here. 350. What is he protecting going that big? Pocket eights, pocket sevens? Not gonna show us. That's okay. There's a beauty, Jack 6. Ooh, he's on a tear with that. See if he does it 3 times in a row. Some people will just do it. They say, I'm going to just bet X amount, certain amount of time. See what happens. It's not showing it. Easy, folks. When you have limpers at the table and you have a decent hand, you definitely want to raise, make them pay more. If they're going to suck out on you or play something inferior to what you have, make them pay. Why half the pot? Did he pick up the draw with a queen 10? Did he have queen jack or jack 10 to begin with to hit the jack? It's managing the pot. Pocket 10s is a group 1 hand. You gotta make Kate pay, right? No limping. Oh, didn't limp anyhow. Let's go the $3 route. If they're gonna come, let them pay. That'll invite him in. Whoa. Razor. Barbara might stuff this though. I'm just don't know. That would not be good for me. Didn't want to see an overcard, but maybe that's going to save my ass there. Yeah, it did. Because if there would have been all undercards there under my 10, then we would have got it all in. I'd have lost all my money. So maybe the overcard saved me. He told me he had a big hand by raising, but I really wanted to hit the 10. Double up through him. So I was betting on the implied odds that if I hit my 10 and he had kings or aces or queens or something like that, I could take his whole stack. What didn't happen was I thought this person would either jam it or put the 7 in, giving me a better amount of money in the pot. So I had better odds. Coming up on 40 minutes. Yeah, that looks like diamonds all the way. Deputy Dog was saying he got him. Could have a 4. Would have ace 4 or 4-4. Can she lay it down? Can she lay it down? Yes. There's a little bit of a fold. Things a little low key today. We're kind of keeping our energy level down, even keel, practicing keeping our heart rate slow, not getting excited about things, just making our commentary, just playing the game the way it's supposed to play. Let it come to you. You lose, you lose. Think about that hand with crazy razor and maybe with the 10s. Let's say I had queens and it was a queen on the flop. He had the overpair, but he was willing to put his money into the pot. What would I have done with pocket queens there? Well, I would have just called him. I would not have raised him, letting him know that I hit a set. On the turn, I would have raised him though. And if a king comes rolling off, remember he's only got 2. He's got after the flop, he's only got an 8% chance, and then after the turn, he's only got a 4% chance. If it happens, it happens. I mean, software sometimes will do that to you online, but it happens live too. Just happens. That's an easy fold. All right. I think we can go once more around the table at least, unless we keep getting some people dropping off. Here we go. He's only got $6 behind, so what's the difference? Why is he gonna do that? I don't think Razor noticed how much money the guy had. Baraba. I'm just gonna say Barbara. Alright, we're gonna get the sit out next big blind. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 more hands. Call it a session for today. Started with 50, yes. Was up over 100, yes. Back down to 76. Remember, he did this before with 7-5 suited, so this doesn't mean he's got a big hand here or nothing. But I don't like being out of position with a king 10. Got Baghdad over here, over bets hands. Razor is betting this as if he's got jacks or queens. He may lay this down. Yeah. That's not one I could play. Although I might get in for a quarter, you never know. Yeah, I should know. Last few hands for Razor too. Woo! Could there be a royal, folks? Could there be a royal? Check bet. He likes to check raise. Remember that. He didn't have it. PK's been very quiet. Kate or Kathy or whatever this name, this person sitting out now. Now they're back. It's going to be around 45 to 50 minute video this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Some good play by some players at the table. Hope you learned a few things. You can email me at alspath@alspath.com. Let me know your thoughts. Uh-oh. He says he wants to get paid. Did he pick up 2 pair there? Not gonna see it. Let's see if crazy goes away. Nope. Still here. Got those 10s again. Might be having trouble with the web-based application. Keeps timing out. Let's do a 340 bet here. Crazy says he hit another pair. So it's going to cost me $7 to possibly bust him. Mine's all going in, no matter what. Think you're crazy? You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Sometimes you have to play the player. I was ahead of him with like tens. Hit of him on the flop and all the way through. Turned an average session of a $20, $25 win into a close to $100 win for just over 45, 47 minutes. I do appreciate that. He said he was never folding nice hand. He's a top pair and he had the queen redraw. Only king of clubs could beat him on the club thing. He's all gone, and we got one more hand to go, folks, and then we're gonna call it quits at about 50 minutes worth of the video. I hope you share this with other people. I hope you subscribe up on YouTube. It's Positive Poker Insiders or presents JaoPoker or Al Spath, just 2 words, Al Spath, S-P-A-T-H. And over on Twitch, it's Positive Poker Insiders, all one word. If you do free both places, you'll get email notifications when we go live. You'll get email notifications when a new video goes up. So we really appreciate you doing that for us and spreading the word. And anybody that can come over and download an account at JaoPoker, use PPIPosse. We do appreciate that. And email us. You can email me direct at alspath@alspath.com and get in there running for some money that we're giving away and also free lessons. You want to know how to make some money? We'll show you how to do that. We don't make money every time, nobody does, but we'll show you how to eliminate some of the mistakes in your game. Capitalize on the mistakes of others. Alright, we got one more hand to come. Let's do a prediction. Let's say King Jack, which is not a good hand under the gun, but I'm just saying King Jack. What's your prediction? Come on. Alright, you all got your prediction in your head. The one who gets it absolutely right, I want you to email me. I'll have a prize for you. I mean, but you can't just email me and say you did it. I'll know. No, I won't. I'm not going to give prizes to everybody that lies. Include your address. Alright. I went with King Jack. I see somebody out there said Ace 10. I see somebody said Pocket Deuces. I see there's a 5-6 suited. I see there's a King 2 offsuit. Those are really lousy choices. Spin that wheel. Let's see what it gives us. Come on, come on, come on. Jack 4. I thought it was going to be Jack King. It isn't. Hey, once again, folks, I'm going to be sitting out here. My name is Al Spath. Today, Positive Poker Insiders featuring JaoPoker brought you this video. We've got lots of videos, over 275 videos up on our YouTube channel, Positive Poker Insiders for featuring JaoPoker. Come check us out, subscribe, get in the game. We'd love to see you at JaoPoker. Use PPIPosse as your referral code. This is Al Spath signing off for today. Have a great day.